They broke me, but not in the way you think. 6 people throwing stones at me? I could handle that. But the guy sitting right behind me in class, he's the one who destroyed me. Slowly, quietly, without me even noticing. Every morning I woke up, wishing I didn't have to go to school. If bullying has ever made you feel this empty, this hopeless, stay with me. I'm going to show you what finally stopped it. New school, new start. My parents had sacrificed a lot to get me into this school. I couldn't afford trouble. So I kept my head down. I bothered nobody. Then one day, I felt fingers scratch down my back. I turned around. He smiled at me. "What's up, bro?" I thought. Okay, accident. Whatever. Next day, a push from behind. I turned around. "How are you, man?" Day after, a tap on the head. I turned around. "How's it going?" Slap on the back. "What's up, bro?" Always something different. Always the same smile. But scratching, that was his thing. That was always his thing. Now here's the part I'm almost embarrassed to admit. I smiled back. I actually talked to him when he said what's up. I thought, if I'm friendly, if I show him I'm a good person, he'll stop. He'll realize there's no point. You know what happened instead? He got more confident. Because here's something I didn't understand then. Friendliness to a bully is not kindness. It's permission. Every smile I gave him said, "This is okay. You can keep going." I tried everything. I moved my chair forward. He leaned forward too. I stayed silent. He escalated. For weeks. Every single day. And this is what it felt like. It didn't feel dramatic. There was no big confrontation. Just this quiet, steady drip of humiliation. And because it seemed small, you start to feel stupid for letting it hurt you. It's just a scratch. Why are you so sensitive? I told myself that every morning on the way to school. Then one afternoon, teacher at the board, whole class watching, he scratched me harder than ever. Something snapped. I stood up. I slapped him. Then, he blocked it, slapped back. I blocked it. Teacher spun around. "What is going on here?" And I said, finally, "Teacher." He started it. He looked at the teacher, calm, casual. "No, teacher, I didn't do anything." I had no evidence, no witnesses who would speak up. Nothing. I got punished more than he did. Because from their point of view, I was the one who started it. What do you think? Did he stop? Or did it get worse? No, he didn't stop. But after that slap, something shifted. Not in him. In me. I made a decision that afternoon. I was done performing for him. No smiling, no responding, no turning around, no acknowledgement that he even existed. Next day, he scratched me. I didn't react. His friend joined in. I didn't react. Day after. Just him. Softer this time, then less often. Then, once in a while. Then silence. No scratches. No comments. No reason to look back. Like a fire running out of oxygen. He just stopped, and for the first time, so did I. I wish someone had told me this earlier. So let me tell you what I learned. Lesson 1. Tell someone. I once saw a classmate of mine, who was deaf, get beaten badly. He went straight to the teacher. The bully was punished. Later, the bully even brought their own people to defend. But when the truth came out, even those people turned against the bully. That day, I understood something. If someone can gather people to defend their wrong, why should the one who did nothing wrong be afraid to speak the truth? That's lesson 1. Tell someone, a teacher, your parents, the principal, anyone you trust. If one doesn't listen, go to another, then another, until someone does. And it's not just physical. Photos, fake posts, group chats made to target you. Tell it all. I know what some of you are thinking. That's weak. Handle it yourself. I used to think that too. But those words, they usually come from bullies or people protecting them. They want you silent. Don't give them that. There is no shame in reporting. None. So tell someone you trust, every single time. Lesson 2. Document everything, every incident, date, time, what happened, who was there. You saw what happened when I had no proof. Don't make that mistake. Bullies lie. They flip stories. They make you look like the problem. But documentation doesn't change. Messages, images, screenshots, anything that hurt you. Save it. Store it. Keep it safe, because when you speak, proof makes people listen. Lesson 3. Stop feeding it. No smiles, no reactions, no conversations. Don't perform for them. Become the most boring person in their world. And they lose interest. This doesn't stop at the school gate. They follow you home, through your phone, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, Snapchat. That's why this matters everywhere, not just in school. Don't like, don't comment, don't engage. I even turned off my read receipts in WhatsApp. They couldn't tell if I saw their messages. That small thing gave me control. Think about it. If a stranger walks past you and glares at you, you don't engage. You just move on. No reaction. That's how you treat a bully, whether it's online or offline. Lesson 4. Sleep well. One last thing. Sleep well. And I mean that seriously. When you don't sleep, your mind gets heavier. You overthink more. You feel more anxious. You wake up already tired, and everything becomes harder to handle. But when you sleep well, you feel calmer, more in control. You walk into school steady, not reacting, not giving anything away. Because a calm mind is something a bully can't use against you. So sleep well. That was the first story, and those were the lessons I learned. But remember what I told you at the beginning about the 6 people throwing stones at me? Let me show you what really happened. 6 of them joined my school. I had never seen them before. They started calling my name in the hallway. Never directly, always from behind or out of sight. Same name, but in different tones, different voices. And I understood what they wanted. They were new. They wanted attention. And I was already known in school. They weren't aggressive at first, because I had friends in my class. Then they started walking behind me. At first it felt normal. Everyone walks home. But then it changed. Every step of the way, I could hear them behind me, calling my name, twisting it into something ugly, singing it, laughing. Do you know what it feels like when someone mocks you with every step you take? It feels like the longest walk in the world. I tried changing my timing, leaving earlier, leaving later. They changed their timing too. For days I said nothing, eyes forward, pretending I couldn't hear them. Then one day, I turned back. They were suddenly looking away, like they had never said a word. Then, I threw their names back at them. Same ugly words, same tone, same energy. They threw it back, twisted even more. The next day, I did it again. But this time, a stone flew past my head, and suddenly, it was rocks, flying everywhere, 1 against 6. My heart was hammering. I was terrified, and somehow, I felt completely alive. I threw stones back, used my bag as a shield. They did the same. But I knew I couldn't keep doing this forever. I wasn't a superhero, just a normal teenager, outnumbered 6 to 1. And I had already heard about a martial arts class starting nearby. So I knew it was time. The next day, I signed up. I was the first one there. The teacher walked in. Other students followed. Then, I saw 2 faces I recognized. 2 of the 6. My stomach dropped. But I was relieved. It was only 2. And the 2 who were there were the ones leading everything. After training and some defensive drills, the class was almost over. Then the teacher said we'd pair up. He paired me with one of them. First round, he took me down, flat on my back. First class. No experience. I didn't even understand how he pinned me. I got up. Second round. I didn't want to lose. Something inside me kicked in. I remembered how he pinned me and tried to do the same. I got him to the ground, held him there, pinned. I won. Third round. We grappled, back and forth, but he took me down and pinned me. Match over. I lost 2 rounds to 1. But when I stood up and we looked at each other, something had changed. I lost, but I had taken him down once, without any experience. That was enough. The walk home that day felt different, lighter, like something heavy was gone. I started believing in myself, and I went back to what I had tried before. Some days I left early, some days later. Before, it didn't matter, but this time, it worked. I think they started losing interest. Some days they were still there, walking behind me. But something was different. The voices were quieter. No more calls, no more stones. And then, they stopped. And over time, we started talking in class. At first, just small things, then more, and slowly, we became friends. If you are facing something similar right now, this is what I would tell you. Lesson 5. Build yourself. I am not telling you to fight anyone. Please don't. But I'm telling you this. Build yourself. Join a gym. Try martial arts. Run, swim, play a sport. Anything that makes your body stronger and your mind tougher. No money? No time. Do push-ups at home? Use YouTube. Start there. A friend of mine was bullied by seniors. He used the summer to rebuild himself. When school started, those same people didn't dare. Here's the truth about confidence. Even if you don't feel it, learn to show it. At first, you might have to fake it, because what's happening inside you, they can't see. But your body? They can. Stand tall. Look calm. Take up space. Bullies look for easy targets. Stop looking like one. Lesson 6. Find one real friend. Not a group, not a crowd. Just one loyal, trustworthy friend who stands beside you. That changes everything. Because facing something alone and facing it with someone next to you are completely different. If you can build a group, great. If not, one real friend is enough. And if you don't have that person yet, don't give up. They exist. You just haven't crossed paths yet. In my life, something I didn't expect happened. Some of the people who bullied me changed over time. Some of them even became friends. But that didn't happen because I chased them or tried to impress them. It only happened when there was real respect. So don't chase bullies for friendship. Don't try to earn approval from people who don't respect you. If they change, they will meet you with respect. If they don't, you walk away. Without respect, there is no real friendship. You don't need their approval. You need your peace. Lesson 7. Get your thoughts out of your head. Something most people skip, but it helped me more than I expected. When everything stays in your head, it drains you. So, write it down, in a notebook or on your phone. Any language, no grammar, no rules. Just write whatever is on your mind. This is not documentation. This is about you, your thoughts, your feelings. It won't fix everything, but it will make your mind lighter. You'll sleep better. Your anxiety will ease. And over time, you start to heal. But keep it private. This is your space. If you made it this far, it means something connected. If this felt familiar, comment your story. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. You might help someone today.